boys and girls, are you ready for the next part of our literacy lesson? So we're going to write the next page of our book today. So yesterday you wrote the first page. So you will have either done it in a booklet like this, which some of you have, or you will have just done it on a page like this. So you'll either write in the second page of your booklet today, or you'll just get a new piece of paper. Okay, either way is fine. So, yesterday we wrote, that's not my, and then whatever you chose to be your object. That's not my teddy. It is too shiny. Well, today we're going to use a new material. So I want you to try and find another material. Take one from the hunt that you did the other day, use one of those materials, and I want you to draw your new picture and stick a different material to the front. So let's take this one down and put up our new page. So you can see I've drawn another teddy bear, but this time on the teddy bear there is a lovely fluffy tummy. That's my teddy bear. It's so fluffy. It's soft, it's fluffy, you might even say it's furry. That's my teddy bear. So on our next page today, we're going to change the word slightly. So instead of saying that's not my, now we're going to say that's my, and whatever your object is. Right, let's give it a try. So it's some very similar words to what we used yesterday. So the first word is that's. Are we ready? That's. That's. Now, who can remember what we need to start our sentence with? What kind of letter? It's a capital. And who can remember what the th sound is? It's that hard one, isn't it? Hard th sound. Right, let's see. Hopefully you can all see the board there, okay. Right, capital and then, what can you hear next? A, that, and one of those apostrophes, do you remember? I'm switching the is from the words that is into one word, that's. So I'm missing out the is, so I put an apostrophe in its place. But like I said, you don't need to worry too much about that. That's. Now, who can remember that tricky word, my? What does it begin with? Let's do that one. Oh, I used a finger space, look. I used a space between my words. And what's that next letter? It's a Y. You put a Y in my. Look. That Y. That's my. And I'm going to write teddy, but you might have something different. That's my ted. Ted-y. Teddy. Right. I'm going to start with my t. You noticed I'm starting my letters mostly at the top because that's where most letters begin, except the E and the D. Ted. And in teddy there are two D's, so I'm going to do another one. Ted. And then who can remember the sound that comes at the end of a word when it's that E sound in a two-syllable word? Teddy. Who can remember it like our friends' names? It's a teddy. That's my teddy. What can I use at the end? I can use an exclamation mark, one of those shouting sticks. That's my teddy. A line and a dot. Now then, why is that my teddy? It is so fluffy. It is so fluffy. That's 4 words that we're going to write. Now I'm just going to manoeuvre the board slightly. There we go. You can see it better now. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start with a capital again because it's the start of a new sentence. Hold on to my paper to stop it moving. It. Leave a finger space. Don't forget them. We don't want it to be one big long string of letters. It is. And then the next word is so. So is like the word no and go. It's a tricky word. Now we spell no with an n and an r. We spell go with a g and an r. So what do you think we spell so with? It must be a s and an oh. That's right. So, and then the very last word I need is my describing word. Now you might want to look at the list of words that you made the other day to see if you can find a good word for the material that you've stuck to the front of your object. So it is so, I'm going to write fluffy. That's a tricky one. And then it's got that E sound again at the end. Fluff, E. So we need to remember what that is. Let's see. Let's do my f goes below the line. Can you see? Fl, nice tall flo, and f is like Teddy where it has two letters. It has two F's in it. There we go. Fluff. And then what's that sound at the end? It's the E sound, but at the end of a two-syllable word, it's with a, yeah, not always, but quite often. It is so fluffy. What am I going to put at the end of this now? I'm going to use a full stop. My letters have gone a bit slanted there, haven't they, from where I'm writing? Right, let's see if we can read what I've written. Let's go from the beginning. That's my teddy. That's my teddy. It is so fluffy. Well done everybody for watching that, and hopefully you will be able to do your own writing now, thinking really hard about the words that you want to use. Look at those word lists that you made the other day, and don't forget your capital letters, your finger spaces, and at the end your full stops. Or maybe you can even challenge yourself by using an exclamation mark. Right, now grown-ups, just like we said yesterday, you can scaffold this for your child if you want. You can give them the words that's my. You could give them the words it is so. Or you might choose not to. You might really want to challenge your child today. All of these words here your child should be able to have a go at. They're not necessarily going to spell them correctly, but they should have a go. The worst thing you can do though is write it out for them to copy. They won't learn from doing it that way. They've got to have a go. They've got to listen to those sounds. Even if they don't spell it correctly, that's the way they'll learn. All right. Thanks everybody. Good luck with your writing today. I can't wait to see it once again. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.